set for football now at AT&T Stadium. Brandon Aubrey has the honors, and we are underway here in Arlington. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 30. To the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
And they'll begin here with a run by Brown. And space tough to come by there as they'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left in no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Looking deep here for Chase. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
Well, they certainly took a shot to open this game. I know it backfired with the interception, but no lack of bravado from that sideline at all. And look, they told us before the ball game, they wanted to be a little more dangerous on offense. They wanted to take a few more chances. That opening pass certainly set a tone. Maybe a turnover, but I don't think it'll stop them from trying again the rest of this game.
Throwing, Prescott. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. It'll buy some time right. This will be caught at about the 6. Touchdown! Peyton Hendershot. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, bowling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Well, now how about this return? And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Here we go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's got it at the 15. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A big play there for Cincinnati. And even 50 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Touchdown, Bengals. Mike Gesicki, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals are an extra point away from drawing level. And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
There he goes left side. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb, 60 yards. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So the points coming fast and furious in this opening quarter. Whoa.
Yeah, both defenses, they're looking pretty exploited right now with the way these offenses are attacking. They are a step behind, back on their heels, whatever cliche you want to use. Right now, they're trying to figure out how to slow them down, and I'm not sure they're going to be able to.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Oh, good return up past the 30. The Bengals drive about to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 10. Burrow will throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely, frees up your guys elsewhere. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Moss. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
Gotta go.
Clock runs, less than a minute to go, and an entertaining first quarter of play. Here's the first carry of the game for Zach Moss. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Right back to Moss. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Zach Moss, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals have come back to make it a 2-point game. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
And he's out of bounds, but not before getting across the 50 to the 45.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
That is caught by Lamb. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Pretty entertaining start. 14 all the score on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
There we go. Wait.
Out of the gun, it's Elliott. He will push his way down to about the 14. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Play fake. Here's Prescott on the move to his left. And it's caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down.
That's a big league job there, getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
Yeah, here we go. Right take. 26.
Quick throw complete. Only a yard on the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
26.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
This Bengal defense, they passed the first 2 tests. Now it's 3rd and goal. Elliott. And Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1.
Here we go, 47. 26.
Looking to throw. Prescott. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the Bengals are going to get the football back. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter. Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. So troubles here offensively. I tell you, the noise in this dome, that has got to make it harder for these guys to hear.
Sometimes I find myself shouting up here. But you're right. If you can't communicate well or get off the snap count properly, it can cause big problems, and this qualifies as a big problem.
So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 40. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked by Logan Wilson. And the Bengals are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Boy, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone. A spot for the QB.
From midfield now, Burrow. They'll run the screen with Moss. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
11 mighty.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
I'm one, ready?
2nd and 12.
11, Thomas. Here we go.
Burrow looking to pass.
Ah, man, what is he doing?
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. He'll swing this out to Moss. And this
Come on, you got to get him.
6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
12.
And Burrow going to throw again. Looking for Chase.
Should have
been
been picked.
He's got him.
Here we go.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
11.
They'll try and run for this with Moss. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. Now it's
Let's see. What is he doing?
10 seconds to go before halftime.
They had yet to run the ball at all on this drive, but 3rd and short definitely was a great time to dial one up.
Gun. 11 empty.
Here's Burrow. And he takes a shot
Come on.
the release as this would be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, second and goal.
11.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
Try to get out there.
Incomplete. That's Moss.
Hey, let me get out there.
Zach Moss in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bengals have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. This time, the extra point up and good. And the lead is up to 5. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Here's third and a few inches. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. We're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Now it's Burrow. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. 2nd down and 8.
Yeah, here we go. Hey, kill. Then we're going to 53. Then we're going to 54. Why ain't?
To throw is Prescott. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. Boy, Charles, that is now 3 interceptions in 3 consecutive drives, and you can see he's just got a look of disgust and bad body language, understandably, as he walks off the field.
And I think it comes from the fact that he's not sure what he sees down the field, Brandon. I don't know if he's seeing ghosts. I don't know if he just can't read defenses. I'm not sure what it is, but that's why he's frustrated. And think about the defense right now. Every time they run on the field, they've gone from hoping to intercept a pass to expecting to intercept passes. Their confidence at an all-time high right now.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that will bring up second down.
11.
Now Burrow. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Zach Taylor, a new breed of head coach. He's going to go for it on 4th down. They're going to run for it. It's Moss. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. He only needed a yard, but he couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Cowboys defense is going to get him the football back. And they'll run the option to start the drive. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
Typically on the read option play, when we talk about responsibilities, we're talking about what the quarterback has to go through. How about the inside linebacker, though? His job on this play, shadow the quarterback and hold him to a short gain. Did it to perfection.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 21 yards.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 48-yard line. Hey, 47! 26.
Prescott. Looking for the out route here, and he's got Cooks. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. That'll give him 8 that time, and it'll leave him with 3rd and a full yard to go. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, Elliott. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the 41-yard line. Here we go, 47. 26.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Logan Wilson, the one who got in there and dropped him to the ground. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Here's Prescott. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11 MT, 11 MT. 11. God.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
12, 11
On 2nd and 10, Burrow.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
11 mighty. Here we go.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack. 3rd and long, you knew that he was going to throw it. He just couldn't find anybody to throw it to.
Yeah, and it shouldn't have been a surprise, but that was perfect execution of their nickel defense. That fifth defensive back, the extra defender, he really tightened up things downfield in coverage, and they were able to get to him in the pocket.
Wide open receiver complete. And he is going to have the Bengals first down, and he'll have it by plenty as it turns out to be a big gainer there on 4th down. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Oh, no, he lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. The fumble on 1st down now. Here's 2nd down. They're going to look to throw. Throw right side, going to be complete to Moss. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Now it's Burrow. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the 4th quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. This is 1st and 10. Prescott. Open man downfield is Lamb. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Here's Prescott. And he'll go right back to Lamb. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Now Prescott. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked by Logan Wilson. And the Bengals are going to have it here just past the 25. Boy, they get him yet again, Charles. 5 interceptions in this game. You rarely see this, maybe a couple of times in a season, but this defense, they've been fantastic.
It's certainly an example of watching a defense that is in the zone, right? We use that term so often, but most of the time, it's for people who are on offense. In this case, it's the defense as a whole, all locked in with each other, all ready to go.
Looking deep here for Chase. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase, 74 yards. And the Bengals have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. McPherson now for the extra point. And that one makes this a 19-point game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he is finally stopped. Boy, he almost made it, but not quite. Down around the 5-yard line. What a return. Breaking the huddle, 1st and goal as the return team has set him up with golden field position. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field that's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Here we go, 46, 46, 46.
One last shot now for Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals.